Welcome to a short video today just showing how quick and easy it is for me to replace my impact screen. Now I've worked with raw material on this channel for a long time, meaning no eyelets, but the last few days I've just been testing out a new type of screen that came with eyelets. And in my current setup I have nothing more than a number of screws that are just into the beam at the top where the screen's being mounted. And with the eyelets I've been hooking them over it, and with the new material, which is going to be going back to raw material again, I'll simply be using clips to grip the material and then hooking it onto the existing screws that are on there. As you can see, there's nothing more to it than just simply me going around and pulling the eyelets off. Having someone to help you would make this quicker and easier, but I always try and show how these simulators can be set up very simply on your own if you want to do that. Once the screen's down, obviously I don't have as much space I would want, so I'm just going to quickly fold the screen away. But the new material that we've now got stock of is thick, it's fire retardant, it's very low noise, low bounce back, and it delivers a great image. Now this video won't be showing the image quality at its best because there's a lot of ambient light in the room, as you can see. What I'll be doing later on is showing a second video where I'll speed this up even more. I'll also show a full 4K demo of the image quality, but essentially you'll be able to really see how this really is a premium quality screen, and it's available over at hybridme.co.uk. So now that the old screen's out the way, I'm simply going along the top and putting a handful of tarp clips up onto the existing screws, just so that when I move the material closer, the first thing I want to do is just be able to take the weight of the material with one or two of those clips, and then I can go about spreading it out. So obviously I'm going to try and roughly find the middle of the impact screen, and in a moment we'll be going forward and lifting that material up and trying to just kind of take the weight of the screen with one of those clips in the middle. Now I actually got it pretty accurately. I didn't have to readjust these. I expected that I'd need to have to shimmy the screen left or right to fill the gap. But the way I have the screen set up, if it looks a bit odd, I actually have the screws on the back of the beam on the right hand side, and on the front on the left hand side. It's just because it's a slightly wonky arrangement in the barn where we are. So at the moment, as I say, it's just as simple as opening out the raw material, getting the tarp clips and gripping the material. I've got other videos on the channel that show you what they're like if you've not worked with them before. And I think in total I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably 7 clips in total going across the span of 4.6 meters, which is my wall-to-wall space. So once we've got that up there, there was a bit of fiddling in the corner. I had to go and get a couple more clips because I didn't have enough. And we're just going to go up and fix that top left corner. Now, obviously my setup is a little bit rough around the edges, simply because I want it to be safe, I want it to deliver a great quality image, I want it to be the best quality screens and mats and a really good quality launch monitor, etc. I'm not fussed about the how tidy or how flashy it looks. It's just for me to use. And I go in there. So I'm all about having function over design. But of course, if I want to tidy up that left edge, which I'll be doing in the next few days, I'm going to be padding it out a little bit with some plywood, and then I'll be painting it black so I can use it also as a blackboard. And down the right hand side you'll see there is actually already just a bit of material that I use almost as a curtain, and you can just run that down a couple of inches inside the edge of your material, and that will cover up any of the fixings. Along the top, where you potentially have wedges that could hit the top of the screen, that's where I've just got hanging a little bit of artificial grass, black artificial grass that I've staple gunned and then left a little bit hanging down, a bit like a baffle, meaning that any of the wedges that I hit that go just above the top of the screen, they'll hit that and drop. But I'm fixing 3 clips down each side, and that's it done. It's as simple as that. It's opened up, and when I show the second video later, you'll see how well the ball impacts with it. So just a brief look at the quality. As I say, a lot of ambient light in the room, as you can see, but it's delivering a fantastic 4K image. When it's a little bit late tonight and it's dark, I'll be doing a second video demonstrating really how good the quality is, and I'll be hitting some shots into it and playing a round of golf so you can see that it's low bounce back, low noise, and they're available at the shop at hybridme.co.uk.